So now that we've already read the poems, you guys have some practice with the poems, you get to read it with your peers, read it with me, you heard me say it. Now I want to switch over to actually trying to learn and review some vocabulary we already know. Okay, so this will already be in your journals, so take your journals out right now, and I want to make sure we go over these words you already have in your journals. We're going to add a couple of new words to your journals too. Okay, the first word, alliteration. Who can tell me what that is? Okay, all right, okay. So yes, it is a repetition of similar sounds. You're going to hear these words repeat over and over again. The wicked witch in the west went her own way. You hear W, 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 okay? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. You're going to hear the P, 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 right? You hear that? Okay? And then, so somebody give me an example from the poem that you might have heard in Invictus. Anybody got an answer for me? Okay? Yes, yes, okay. Black is a pit from pole to pole. So you hear black is a pit from pole to pole. P, P, P. Good job, guys. All right, so we're going to move on to the next word which you already know. Okay? Let me get to it real quick. Okay, we should know what repetition is, right? Repetition is repeating the words or phrase or sentence, okay? It is common. Okay, it is a writing technique that is used to add emphasis and unity and power, so repeat things. If everybody heard the poem, or the writing from Mr. Martin Luther King did a speech that I have a dream, where he literally had said, I have a dream, I have a dream, I have a dream, I have a dream throughout the entire speech to emphasize his dream to put everybody together, have unity, right? And so he emphasized that I have a dream throughout the entire speech. You just kept hearing it, okay? Maya Angelou, she had a poem called Still I Rise, and throughout that poem, she said, still I rise, and still I rise, and still I rise, and still I rise. So she emphasized, and she put a lot of emphasis on what she was trying to say, okay? So she still came out of it. She still rose, right? And so that's repetition. You should also know rhythm. It's the beat and pace of the poem. It's created by the pattern of stressed and unstressed syllables. It helps to strengthen the meaning of the ideas of the poem. Okay? It's the rhythm of the poem, how it flows, okay? And then rhyme. Rhyme is repetition of similar sounds, okay, which occurs at the end of the phrase or the line, okay? So you're going to put like twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. Okay? Star and R rhymes. So that's the end rhyme, okay? A lot of poems rhyme. This poem did not have a lot. This poem did have some rhymes in it, okay? And then you should know what tone is. Tone, okay, is the attitude of the writer, what the writer feels, okay? If the writer said, I had a bad day at school, I hate school, I want to go home, I don't want to be here, I just hate it, okay? His tone is probably going to be anger. He probably doesn't like it here. He wants to go. He wants to be here like being in school. Now, the flip side, he said, well, school's okay. I didn't have a good day, but I'm going to come back to school tomorrow with a better attitude. It's a little bit more of a positive feel, okay? That's the attitude of the tone, okay? That's tune, attitude of the writer. Then you got mood. Now, the mood is different from tone because tone is how the writer should feel. Mood is how the writer wants you to feel, right? So this is how so when you hear mood, it should be, okay, I feel that you should go to school because you're going to enjoy it, you're going to like it. It's a great experience. So they're trying to create the experience for you to say, okay, I want to go to school. It's time to be fun, right? So that's creating a mood for you. Mood and tone is two different things, okay? So in this poem, you got to figure out what the tone is. In this tone, we probably can say that, anybody know what the tone in this poem is, the writer, the feeling of Invictus? Okay, you tell me what you feel it is. Okay? Tone, yes, probably going to say that he feels a little bit more positive, that he's going to be able to come out of this, that he can go through anything and still be strong, right? He's a captain of his faith. Okay? He's got it. All right, and then that's to be it for that. So now we're going to move on to two new words. Okay? Let me get there first. First one is end stops. Okay, so in your poems, and a lot of writers, you're going to see end stops. Okay? It's what causes the reader. I'm going to write this down in your journal right now. I'm going to write this down in your journals, okay? Causes the readers to pause naturally at the end of the line with punctuations. Punctuations is period, comma, exclamation mark. Those are punctuations, right? Everybody knows what punctuations are, right? Okay, so again, end stop causes the reader to read a line and then stop, okay, with the punctuation mark. For example, in Invictus, okay, Out of the night that covers me, comma. Black as a pit from pole to pole, comma. Again, it's out of the night that covers me, comma. Black as a pit from pole to pole, comma. So that's separated, okay? That's end stops, okay? Now the opposite of that is, anybody understand that? Anybody have questions about end stops before we move on? Okay, I'm going pretty fast, so make sure you understand this. So if you make sure you understand, let me know, raise your hand, speak, okay? All right? Mike, clap once if you can hear me. Clap twice. Okay, you look like you was going to sleep on me. Make sure you was good over there, okay? So here we go. Make sure you're with me. Go on the next one. Enjambment. The continuation of a sentence with or without a pause, beyond the end of the line, couplet or stanza. Again, there's no punctuation, so it's in the middle. The phrase keeps going from one line to the next line. It carries over, okay? So it continues from one line to the next line. Okay, continuation from one sentence to the next sentence without a pause, no period, no comma, no exclamation mark, okay? That's going to be enjambment. Can I say enjambment? Say it with me, enjambment, okay? Here's an example from Invictus again. And yet the midst of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. You're going to see that on there on this line. And yet the midst of the years, there's no comma after that. Finds and shall find me unafraid, right? So that's where you're going to get that continuation. Because right now you wouldn't just say a sentence. You wouldn't start a sentence just saying finds and shall find me unafraid, right? That was a continuation from the last sentence. It continued from the last sentence. Everybody understand that? So somebody tell me what the end stop is. Okay? Yes, it's when you pause at the end of the sentence with punctuation. Yep. Where's an enjambment? Somebody tell me. Kim, tell me. Okay, good. It's when you continue over without punctuation. It goes from one sentence to the next. Does everybody understand that? Yes? Okay. So last thing we're going to do before we move vocabulary, we're going to do something a little bit more exciting. I want y'all to get moving a little bit, okay? So here's my instructions. Around the room, you're going to see words. Winced, looms, clutch, menace, and wrath, okay? This is to get you moving a little bit, get your blood flowing. Maybe you guys been sitting down for a long time. We've been with the vocabulary. I want you guys to get a little bit active. So this is what you're going to do. You got two things you got to do. You're going to stand up, and as a group, you're going to go to the front of the room. Okay, you get to the front of the room, I'm going to tell you what you're going to do next. Okay, so go ahead and get up, go to the front of the room. I'm waiting for you. Okay. Everybody's playing. Nobody's sitting down. Everybody's playing. Everybody's being active in this. Nobody's sitting down. So get up, come on to the front. All right, cool. Okay, this is your participation points for today. So, here's how it's going to work. Now you're in the front. Those words, I'm going to read definitions to those words. Definitions first. If you don't know definition, that is fine. Just guess. Do your best guess. We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out as we go along, okay? So you're just going to, I'm going to define it. You're going to walk to the word. So if I say definition is so-and-so, you think it's minutes, you walk to minutes. You stay there. If some of you might go to wince, some of you might go over here to looms. Wherever you go to, that's when you make the decision, you stay there. We'll talk about it. If you right or wrong, it does not matter. We'll make sure you understand it. Okay? The second thing we're going to do after you do that is I'm going to do some examples of the words. So I'm going to say an example of the word, and you're going to try to figure out which one it is by the example. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do, I'm going to give you definitions of the words. So definitions first. You're going to walk to that word. If you think it is, you're going to stay there. If all your class members that minutes that you thought it was wins, that's fine. You might be right. You never know. So don't go with the overall. Go with your own heart. And then also, after that, you're going to definitions. You're going to go from there to, we're going to do the examples. So if I give you an example, you thought it was wrath, go over to wrath. Okay? Okay, and listen, we're not going to be playing around. No horse playing. This is part of class. We're going to have a little bit of fun. But I want you to understand that this is also class time. So when you get to the wall, you start talking, have side conversations, I'm going to stop you because I want you to make sure you understand what's going on in the classroom. Right? Is everybody clear in that? Okay, Reggie, what was my directions?
You told us to go to the word that we thought fit into your sentence,
okay.
And to be quiet.
Okay, yep, so go to where you think it is. All right, here we go. So first word. A firm grasp or grip. What do you think it is? You go up to it. Yep, okay, everybody went there. Clutch, it is. Clutch is right. A firm grasp or grip. All right, anybody went to looms? Why do you think it was looms? Okay, nope, yep, so it's not looms. We'll go there next, okay? Shrunken back or away suddenly. or flinched. Okay? Anybody know what that is? Flinched. You go out to it. What do you think it is?
Let's go.
Good. It is winced. Okay? I have not winced or cried aloud. I have not flinched or cried out loud. Right? So we go on to the next one. Appears or comes into view. Dim or twisted shape. It appears or it comes into view. Often very large. It comes. Dim. Okay? It appears or comes into view. Often as very large, dim, or twisted. Yep. Looms. Okay? So we're going to loom. But the horror of the shade. Looms but the horror of the shade. Right? Looms but the horror of the shade. Okay? So they're looming through. They're appearing. Okay? Last one. Or we got two more. So that which presents a danger or threat. That which presents a danger or threat. All right, yep, that's correct. Menace. Okay, so I heard the menace to society as a danger or threat. Right. Last one we're gonna do is anger. Anger. What do you think is anger? Good job. Okay, so here we go. Now we'll do the examples, we'll be done with this, all right? So Tony was viewed as a blank to society because he was in the game. Tony was viewed as a blank to society because he was in the game. Yes, he was viewed as a menace to society, all right? The girl blank as a ball went by her face. The girl blank as a ball went by her face. Good. Wince. Good job. All right. The stars blanks through the clouds at night. The stars blanks through the clouds at night. Yeah, the star looms through the stars at night. Through the clouds at night. Sorry. You're going to feel my blank if you keep acting out. You're going to feel my blank if you keep acting out. Okay, you're going to feel my wrath, my anger. You're going to feel my anger if you acting out. Like Sarah. Okay, you better blank your bag or someone will take it. Yes, but clutch your bag. Somebody's going to take it. Clutch it. Hold on to it. Grab it firm. All right? Good job, everybody. You're making sense. Good job, hands. Okay, good job, man. Back to your seats. Go back to your seats quietly to your seats and sit down. We'll go to the next part, okay? Sit down quietly. 2 instructions. Go to your seats, sit down, and be quiet. Are we clear on that? That's all I need you to do. Seats, quiet. Cool? All right. Good job.